all trying to eat like we Jewish. I ain't even trying to fuck, but she clueless. Ho, who you think you playing with? Doofus. Hey, get that Honda out the way, bitch, move it. You ain't nowhere to be found when we stupid. Steady running to them hoes about what you doing. Touchdown in any field, we all fooling. I'm in the city catching plays like I'm Jerry. Me and bro do bands on the Mary. You a broke ass nigga and you scary. Tell them hoes what you want, but they gon' tell me. I'm getting fat, getting money, I got a belly. But I got murder on my mind like I'm Melly. Jump in the street without a gun and you ain't ready. I wanna roll, I want no motherfucking Chevy, niggas. On the dead homies though, nigga. I ain't never turned no page down to none of that goofy ass shit. Niggas better keep my name out their mouth though, nigga. Fat nigga, little niggas getting money wanna beat me. I put on for this shit, nigga, GC. I put the 3 on my back like I'm CP. I put the ghetto, but my bitch look like Riri. They got my name in their mouth cause I'm poppin'. I don't do YSL and I ain't boxing. You ain't talking about no money, what's the topic? You know I been getting muddy, ass rocket. Yeah, I'm coming off a corner, nigga, hey. You too grown to be flexing with a necklace. Send you up, Pillville, I got a
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Kicker Chris Boswell has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Eckler to begin the drive. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Here's Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
But a good play's made on defense. Oftentimes, leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop them short of the first down.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
You at least throwing up
too good for the Chargers' first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Herbert off of play action. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right.
Touchdown, Chargers! Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Olszewski now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. First and 10 here for Trubisky and the Steelers at their own 21. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing here, Trubisky. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now a first down carry for Harris. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 12, Trubisky buying time to his left. Nifty move. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
6-0 our score after one. They go play action. Trubisky. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
It won't be easy here after that sack. Now you got Trubisky and the Steelers facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Completes this one to Pickens. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. 4th down. Here's Trubisky. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
You put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. Finds the open man. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
God damn.
Picked up by the Steelers. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
They go play action with Trubisky. Right side, Claypool's got it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now Trubisky. Claypool with another catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. He's got this to Pickens. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. From the 24, Trubisky. And he's got his target, Harris. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Here's Trubisky. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Quick completion here to Johnson. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on 3rd and goal. Trubisky will throw. Again, it's Johnson. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This is caught out the right flat. And he is not going to find the end zone. He's stopped up short, and this remains a 6-6 game. And how about this decision? Tie game, 1st half, but here's an onside kick. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Herbert has it knocked free. And it looks like Steeler football. It is. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, and pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now it's Trubisky. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 42.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on second down. They hit him with a draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on second and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass him with a running play.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open, now second down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this third and long. From the shotgun, here's Herbert, flush to his right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on fourth down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now first and goal.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Eckler going to get it again on second down. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They lost 2 there, and it's third down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They snap it to Herbert. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, it feels like
bro?
we're
What's
set
a
up for a good
tour?
second half here. Came out of, and here's a diving catch made behind the line of scrimmage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On the give, this is Harris. And a good burst there, gets him 7 up to midfield.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now it's Trubisky. He gets it complete to Harris. And he will have a Steelers first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Steps away. His throw incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
I'm mad about the loss. You clapping for a win. Bitch, you wasn't even fresh about the pen. You let my nigga die because you were scared to go again. I let it slide the first time and had a second thought. Thinking hard. I wonder when my brother had a call. Like a check on his head. Would you check it? Let him kill my dog because you the one that ain't respected. Alright, niggas all cat.
Again, it's Trubisky. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Trubisky to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throwing partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They hand this off to Harris. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Now back to throw. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
There we go. You have the key?
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Go there. Go on your vacation. Go RVing. Learn more at GoRVing.com.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
Play action. Now Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
Now it's Trubisky.
Oh, he got picked that.
Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. It's Trubisky on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. They started on the ground with Eckler. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. It's Eckler again. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run for it with Kelly. Room here to run. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 23-yard line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. He's got a man, complete. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. They're going to run it with Harris. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Chargers, and it appears they're going to win this football game. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Herbert over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Smell that?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
So block off your Saturdays and expect a sweet afternoon within the mini pitch because it's a new season. High kicks, long throws, fans go
the Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derwin James with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So a fourth quarter pick 6 here, and that...
Go crazy, let them niggas know what's up with us. He be Buddha with the host, so he don't fuck with us. Still hanging out the corner stove, see what's up with us. Baby mama geeking on the low, I just can't fuck with her. I be getting out the county, nigga still crazy. Give a fuck about you waving guns. But then again, them type of niggas I don't deal with. Cause you ain't gon' fly when it's time to do a field trip. Cody go down, so I know you win. G-Max hit it down for a 20-piece.
Oh, shit.
Shit. Nigga, pick a street. Bitch, you active on the gram, but you don't want to meet.
We're gonna swap this laundry. We'll be back. Play another one.
Cause it's up with the suckers, is you with a nigga? 18B, roll it up, she came to get a nigga. Years in jail, but only got a couple visits, nigga. Knocked the homie for the bitch, now he a different nigga. With the killers, they don't care about no rap shit. Nah, fake shots, run them down like it's Madden. Fuck your dead homies, lil' cuz, let them have it. Fuck, social ass bitch, let the police know it's static. Bitch, don't tag me, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga. Play no social media games with you niggas. Nigga better pick a street, nigga.
Okay. Everybody put their Glocks in the put your shit up. You gotta speak on your shit, you gotta speak on your shit, put your shit in the
Last out we caught was at the store, we had the straight. Lil' bro hopped out tripping with that switchy, he didn't face me. They shot, they couldn't save me.
We the ones getting busy up in the city, that's on my baby. They look like a drive-through, ask the ops how much we slide through. Ain't beefing, but you they family. You get caught, then you gon' die too. Hold on. Stop the whip. Let me out this chopstick, don't leave me moking like a zip. Zip him up, tell Buddy no master to come and pick him up. Niggas faking, acting like they thug like till we hit him up. A lot of niggas don't like it. What? I ain't even did shit. Making a bitch take dick to the head. I ain't even hit yet. How you mad she choosing me? I like what she do to me. She say she feel safe over here. This where the shooters be. She say ain't no paper up over there. Shit, she barely eating. Can barely feed herself. She told me help. This nigga barely feed me.
How you mad she choosing me? You would die if you know what she was doing to me. We been swiping spit for a little while. This shit ain't new to me. Acting like I'm chasing her or something. She be pursuing me. Can't hold it. She be telling me all the time she wish that you was me. I ain't with that messy shit. I barely attest a bitch. I can't even brag about these thoughts. That shit be effortless. Red and white Ferrari. I come through fresh as a peppermint. Ain't caught up in that other shit. They tripping on black excellent. Hold up, shit. 750 for a show. I gotta go. Can't miss this check. Travel all around the globe. Doing what I want with no regret. She feel safe with us whenever she with gang and make her wet. Yeah.
We don't do the social tweet. These niggas too internet. Going live trying to talk about who got shot. We don't get into that. You leave it up in the streets for me. I ain't trying to go to jail. Keep mentioning my name in all of your posts. It ain't hard to tell. If you get smoked, they gon' come looking for me. Nigga, you dumb as hell. This bitch think I love her. Ooh, she must be drunk as hell. I can't let no suck bitch. I love how they suck dick. Once I get my nut off, bitch, I'm skating like some truck feet.
I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade it. The world, how they forgetting me. Please make it make some sense to me. How you talking about the greatest thing that mention me? The bands, I want the symphony.
How you bring a knife to a gunfight? They gon' always do it twice when it's done right. I remember riding around till the sunlight come up. I ain't tryna argue, so I hung up. These boys fresh with it on me, know how I pop out. If bullshit is not important, what I'ma lie about? Don't play with baby, I give you something to cry about. That's a dime, that's for you and for your friends to fly out. Every time we outside, that shit be going up. I got women tryna get at me like you been growing up. Really, I know you see what's happening, I'm steady blowing up. I know niggas want me to fall, but I'm steady going up here. Started from the bottom, how the fuck I'm up here? If you really came from nothing, then you know how that feels. Ain't no extras on the steppers, it's the way that I live. Put some extras on the blisters, yeah, that's what I did. Hard cold frozen. Got my mindset on with however this shit go. Still kinda nervous, hoping nobody would notice it. At the point I'm at, you slow me down, you fucking on my focus, bro. I'm really on some motion. Ain't been on the scene that much, I'm someone getting loaded. Ain't talking about weed that I smoke or the lean I pulled it. I'm talking about this money I'm saving up, I've been in the tuck. Fucking with me winning the lottery, ain't who feeling lucky. Know some real ones ready to slide with me if I press a button. People who done really been down for me, they don't ask for nothing. Keeping it 1 million, I'm too real to say that I'm 100. You are not the one cause you got money. Real shit. I don't know what they told you, but you got me fucked up. You see how we walked in, you can't see we run stuff. I got a thing out the box, I hate being bunched up. Glad that I've been through a lot, it made me a monster. I done seen this shit get grimy, I can't have no conscience. See, I'm trying to call me and all, but it's only one of me. If I came in this world alone, why I get lonely? If someone come unthaw my heart, I think it's frozen. I don't feel a lot of this shit, I can't even hold you. Catch me in the Hamptons with Mike Rubin or Hope them, or catch me in the hood with a Lamborghini with a doze up. I can't even lie, it broke my heart, I heard you told something. Gotta keep my fire under my jacket, it's a cold world. She with me when he go out to practice, it's a cold girl. She a goblin, she don't ever stop and make it toast, girl. Baby, I'm sorry for putting out business, I got you too cute for a loser, you could be winning out here. You keep it wet, I'm gonna invest, support your swimming line. Don't worry about that, just do your best, I promise you'll be fine. You let that shit come out your mouth, now you can't press rewind, it's stuck there. 5 million cash, all blue, you get a rush, yeah. I don't need a nigga or a bitch, who the fuck cares? You the one that's really sour, I ain't even gonna go there. You was supposed to be here, but oh well. I don't know what they told you, but you got me fucked up. You see how we walk in, you can't see we run stuff. I got a thing out the box, I hate being bunched up. Glad that I've been through a lot, he made me a monster. I done seen this shit get grimy, I can't have no conscience. See, I'm trying to call me and all, but it's only one of me. If I came in this world alone, why I get lonely? If someone come unthaw my heart, I think it's frozen.
Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would've crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees. can I hold that? I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying,
DJ Paul. First of all, you know I bang folks. Never met Jay-Z, but in my hood I'm like ho. Every day a holiday, my lifestyle goes. Everything right and rolls, don't really like gold. Can't you in the Maserati? Knew I was gonna get it poppin'. Serve a nigga in every hood. Baby good with everybody. With no understanding, I ain't planning to get it clarified. I just spent 100 on a chain and didn't care about it. Tell me they gon' hear about it. Make a call to every side. Drop a bag and air 'em out. Get the drop on every house. Now I'm really playing, I'm just saying don't play it off. I've been in the field for so long, but I ain't playing ball. Chop his hand off. Found the plug and ran off. Think I need an agent the way I play it, call up rich ball. Never folded, never forget the code, you better stand tall. I done put them bags from Bristol Road to West End Mall. Try not to hands off. I know it's too much tension with you bitches. Niggas better stick to rapping before I kick and get the kicking. I got double digit millions and I still be with the killers. Boy, I gotta be the realest living. Can I get a witness? Nobody ain't stressing on my side. 4P up the gang and niggas know how we gon' ride. Couple choppers, couple stolen cars, it's time to slide. I hope the cameras don't catch the tag, and if they do, we'll be alright. Yeah, where you from? How you come? Yeah, where you from? How you come? Throw it up, let me see. 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 Where you from? How you come? Where you from? How you come? Throw it up, let me see. 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 I got them jocking, watching, pockets always sloppy. Leave with poppy, play poppy, knocking. Better play with caution. On the same one who used to sell the weed and went to Washington. Who you know that went to prison, came back home straight popping it. We ain't with the shit, straight dropping it. Let them keep the extras, we on top of it at this point. I done ran my money long as these streets through East Point. Supercharge my motor for the pigs, hit it, oink, oink, yeah. Running up the paper like I never would've thought of. Make sure everybody eat, cause that's the way that I was caught up. Foes in this bitch, I'm talking really, really rich. I got my young niggas rich, they probably fucking on your daughter. Where you from? How you come? Yeah, where you from? How you come? Throw it up, let me see. 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 Where you from? How you come? Where you from? How you come? Throw it up, let me see. 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 Nobody got hit, spin a block again. I done been too solid, some got to give. Rock the real diamond before I got the deal. Through the grace of God, we got away, so now we gotta chill. They thought it was rap cap, and I told them that I got a meal. You can get whatever if you ask me, you ain't gotta steal. Follow what they say, you find demons, feel like you gotta kill. And I just left the hood to catch a vibe, and that shit give me chills. One hand on my steering wheel, other on the work of flicking. I'ma be forever gang, but smart enough to keep my distance. Try to go to real trenches, that's why I wear a trench coat. Down the
Oh, shit. Oh. Where's my beer at? You talking to me? Oh, what, man? I don't hear
Super
about
Bowl
that.
52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Throwing first play is Herbert. Dancing to his left. And incomplete to open things up.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Together with St. Thomas of Canterbury Episcopal Church.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Fielded at the 20. 54 yards on the punt there, 15 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. The problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, that's a tough one because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air under it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Herbert. Forced out to his left. It's complete to Williams. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Herbert now. And this is caught by Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 37 yards. And the Chargers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
They'll roll him out right. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Well, whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Once more, here's Eckler. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 69 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Eckler now between the tackles. And some space here. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 32 yards. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Here's Hurts to throw. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Nasir Adderley, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down.
Touchdown! Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now a throw here to his running back. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards that time for number 14. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts being chased out left. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared, had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Sliding out of the pocket. That is caught. It's Williams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Herbert operating from the red zone. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Herbert throwing again. Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams on the touchdown throw from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers continue to pull away here in this first half. Hopkins with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just...
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. A final shot before the break for Herbert. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
From the 25 on second down, Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And some room to work. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 124 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Herbert eluding the pressure right.
Oh.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. picked up by Avonte Maddox. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got it.
As Sanders has it pumped free and picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. They looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
They say everything that settles.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Up the middle with Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Good morning, game.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now left side on the swing pass. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Out to his left. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 81 yards. And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Hurts will throw toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not, and I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out, and you and I, let's get to the airport.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Here's Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy would throw him.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, obviously, Charles, no more points were needed, but some teams...
want to. Why the fuck is strapped up if you won't shoot? And when niggas come to shooting, what you gon' do? Rapping about some shit, I rap that you won't, ayy. See, I'm the type of pull up with them Glocks out. Niggas in the hood, but never pop out. Got the chopper, that's a mandatory knockdown. See, ain't no
son, get stomped out. See how the really real phase on shotguns.
See how I make a round, man, that shit fun. See, I don't really rap phase and I shotguns. See how I make a round,